Welcome to Choosing Control with your host Sally. Choosing Control is a podcast that brings to light inspiring stories of Arab women. Every Sunday, we invite you to join us as we delve into the life of an impactful Arab woman who has made significant contributions in fields such as sports, business, art, culture, or politics. We promise you a journey of discovery and inspiration where you'll encounter stories that challenge your perceptions, encourage your ambition, and fuel your dreams. Today, we have an incredible tale to share, the story of Zahra Lari. Zahra Lari is an Emirati trailblazing figure in the world of sports, particularly in the sport of figure skating. Before jumping to Zahra's journey, I just wanted to explain what is figure skating for those who might don't know what is it. Figure skating is a graceful and artistic winter sport that combines elements of dance, acrobatics, and athleticism on ice. It's a form of ice skating in which individuals or pairs perform a series of choreographed movements, jumps, spins, and intricate footwork to music. Figure skating is not only a competitive sport, but also a popular form of recreational skating and a captivating spectacle in ice shows and exhibitions. Competitive figure skating is scored by judges who assess the skater's technical elements and artistic components. The technical score is based on the successful execution of required elements, while the artistic score evaluates the skater's interpretation of music, choreography, and presentation. So now we have explained what is ice skating, we can jump to Zahra Lari's story. Zahra Lari was born on April 1st in 1995 in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. Zahra has broken numerous barriers and inspired countless individuals with her journey in a sport not traditionally associated with her home country. Zahra Lari's love for figure skating began at 12 years old when she first watched the Disney movie Ice Princess. Inspired by the grace and elegance of the character Ariel, she expressed her desire to her parents to learn to ice skate. Her dad would often pick her up from school. On one occasion, though, instead of taking her home, she was surprised and overjoyed when he took her to the ice rink instead. This pattern continued, and once a week on a Thursday, she was allowed to skate on the proviso that her grades didn't drop. During an interview with Forbes magazine, she said that in fact, skating had the opposite effect as she worked even harder in class, knowing that she would have limited time to study afterwards. She really liked the sport because she was captivated by the artistry and beauty. But she shared that the first time she got on the ice, skating turned out to be much harder than she would anticipate. When I first stepped onto the ice, I fell, she said. I knew that I just needed to figure out how to get back up and keep trying. So that's what I did. Fall after fall, I kept getting back up. Although her mother was initially supportive, it took some time before her father would let her compete, especially when she turned 14. Preferring she continued skating as a hobby, worried that she would be injured, that her academics would suffer, but was scared mainly of what society would say about his daughter doing that sport. However, after he saw how passionate she was about that sport, he relented. In an interview with CNN, she highlighted some challenges she faced. People thought it was dancing in front of men, which is not acceptable for them, Lari tells CNN. She is shattering not only the gender norms within her country, but also disrupting the Western perception of Arab women. I'm covered, I'm Muslim, I'm from a desert country, but I'm doing a winter sport and it's fine, Lari said. Regarding her professional career, her junior international debut was in 2011-2012 season at the European Cup in Italy. She received a deduction due to her hijab, a headscarf, as it was not approved part of the costume. However, after taking up the issue with the ISU, the International Skating Union, they changed the rule, allowing for headscarves to be worn in competition. By 2015, she was training between 4 to 7 hours a day, 6 times a week, balancing her time on the ice with schoolwork at Abu Dhabi University. Her dedication and talent soon began to shine through. She became the first Emirati figure skater to compete internationally. She is a 5-time Emirati national champion. She broke new ground as a Muslim woman, often competing in her traditional hijab. This made her a symbol of diversity and inclusion in the world of figure skating. She competed in various international competitions, including the ISU events, and became an ambassador for inclusivity in sports. Her dedication to breaking stereotypes and challenging norms in both UAE and the international figure skating community earned her widespread admiration. In 2017, global icon Nike approached her to help design and front the new Nike Pro Hijab campaign. At that time, Zahra commented, "It's a reminder to us Muslim women that we can achieve anything in the world." Elsewhere, in another break with ice skating tradition, Zahra chose to wear thicker, darker leggings rather than skin-colored tights, although these are now becoming more commonplace. Zahra's story has not only inspired people in her home country, but also worldwide. Beyond her athletic accomplishments, Zahra Lari's impact extends to her advocacy for greater female participation in sports in the UAE and the broader region. She co-founded the Emirates Skating Club, which is the first established figure skating club in the country. She is a dedicated activist for the health and well-being of the UAE society and women in general, and is registered and certified in the UAE National Records for her achievements in serving the society and the state. Zahra graduated from Abu Dhabi University, majoring in environmental health and safety. Her journey serves as a reminder that with determination, perseverance, and passion, individuals can overcome obstacles and make history. Zahra Lari's story continues to inspire young athletes, particularly girls and women, to break barriers, challenge stereotypes, and pursue their passions, regardless of the challenges they may face. She's a true symbol of resilience and determination in the world of sports. Here are 4 lessons we can learn from Zahra. First of all, do not change yourself to play the game. Change the game. Being the first figure skater competing wearing a hijab earned Zahra the nickname the Ice Princess in Hijab. She has fought for the rules to be updated so women like her can participate in the sport regardless of their religion. The second lesson is obstacles are there to be challenged. Growing up in the desert didn't set the ideal framework for becoming figure skating champion. That never stopped Zahra from pursuing her dream. When people think of her as just dancing on ice for amusement, instead of carrying out a physically highly demanded choreography, she thinks of all the strength it takes to jump high in the air and then land on nothing but a 4mm blade. She knows the sport is more than just skating pretty circles. The third lesson we can learn: keep fighting for your dreams, even if it gets tough. Zahra had to overcome a lot of obstacles. In an interview with Bazaar Arabia, the 28-year-old reveals that she wakes up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, questioning sometimes why she's getting up for training instead of sleeping. She reveals that she is reminding herself of the big goal, which is representing her country at the Winter Olympics. Zahra encourages girls and women to always pursue their dreams and plans for the future, no matter how hard it can get. And the fourth lesson we can learn is to pay attention to the people who surround you. In her case, what makes really the difference is the support she has received from her parents. On the one hand, she has the support of her mom, who sacrificed a lot for her, waking up at 4:30 like her for her training, traveling with her in her international competitions. Her dad was also very supportive. He had to face pressure from the extended family and the society, which considers that Arab women, when they reach a certain age, the age of puberty, they should cover themselves, not draw attention. So it was really key to have also the support of her dad, as well as the support of her friends. Just wanted to finish with Zahra Lari's quote. I wish for all young women to find their passion, to be concerned for their health and well-being, to take up sport, to not let small obstacles look like mountains, to strive for their own betterment, and to not see the differences in people, but to only see the likenesses. This is my wish for all, she said. Thank you so much for joining us today on Choosing Control. If you found Zahra Lari's story as inspiring as we did, please share this episode with your friends and family, leave a review, and hit the subscribe button to ensure you're front and center for every riveting episode. You can follow the podcast Instagram page. It's called she.is.in.control for behind-the-scenes content and updates. Looking forward to meeting you next Sunday to share with you my third inspiring story, which I hope you will like. See you next week.